Beyond Epstein, Baalism, lust, and false sovereignty, the recently released Epstein files have provoked both shock and renewed public debate. That figures who long projected themselves as masters of the world are caught in various illicit and dubious dealings has opened new avenues of discussion across digital platforms. It has also led to conversations about various discourses, one of which centers on the meaning of the word ball. A message requesting a specific money transfer from an employee at JP Morgan, the handler of Jeffrey Epstein's financial transactions, has gone viral. A phrase in the message read as "ball name," leading some to believe that the account title had been deliberately chosen as "ball." Yet, upon closer inspection, the document, resembling a scanned fax, appears more plausibly to contain a distorted rendering of the phrase bank name. Nevertheless, considering the lifestyle associated with Epstein and his circle, along with the political and ideological networks surrounding them, the intense curiosity about the term ball is not entirely coincidental. The word itself carries symbolic layers that extend into language, belief, and conceptions of authority. So what does ball mean? The word ball has generally been used in Semitic languages within the semantic field of master, owner, or ruler. Philological data shows that the word is used in the sense of master to slave, husband to wife, and ruler to society. Theologically, it appears to be the name of various idols. The pronunciation varies across languages: Baal in Arabic and Amharic, Baal in Hebrew, and Beel in Aramaic and Syriac. Sacred texts reflect diverse usages of the term. In early periods, it was often associated with specific geographical sites and was seen as the god of that place. The Bible recounts that the Israelite men committed adultery with Moabite women and, under their influence, turned to Baal Peor in worship, Numbers chapter 25 verse 1-3. Here, Peor refers to a mountain. The verbal form of the same root also conveys to marry or to become a husband, as seen in Deuteronomy chapter 24 verse 1 in the Hebrew phrase ki yika ia with makron, ul, when a man takes a woman and becomes her husband. In Jewish tradition, Baal appears in expressions denoting mastery. Baal Shem, master of the name, refers to individuals believed to perform wonders through sacred names, while Baal Habayit signifies the host or head of a household. The latter entered English usage as Baal Boss. In the Quran, the term appears both in the sense of husband and as the name of the idol against which Prophet Elias warned his people, Ale with Mikron Ffa with Mikron T verse 25. Both usages were already present in pre-Islamic Arabic culture. Arabic lexicons attribute meanings such as spouse, owner, elevated ground, and even male date palm. According to Alabar, the name Baal was also used for an idol among certain Yemeni communities. A distinct notion of superiority and possession runs through the semantic core of the word. Historically, it became attached to anthropomorphic idols of fertility. Thus, Allah says, "Do you call upon Baal and abandon the best of creators, Allah, your Lord, and the Lord of your forefathers?" Ale with Makron Ffa with Makron T verses 125 and 126. Today, Baal has entered multiple languages. English dictionaries commonly define it as one of the local gods of Canaanite and Phoenician origin, and derivative terms such as Baalism have emerged. Epstein Island and Baalism. It should be emphasized that the appearance of the term Baal in the Epstein documents is most likely a scanning error. Yet this very ambiguity has encouraged symbolic readings that interpret the Epstein saga through the lens of the concept. Much like the linguistic and theological layers surrounding the word ball, the findings from Epstein Island point to a troubling mindset concerning ownership, domination, and morality. The scenes around Epstein, the Baal Habayit of the island, evoke philological resonances of false mastery and unrestrained desire. In terms of desire, the Baalism attributed to Epstein's circle recalls the narrative of Baal Peor, where unchecked lust precipitates moral collapse. Indeed, the prostitution networks, pedophilia acts, all kinds of immoral relationships, and satanic fantasies that unfolded on Epstein's island appear before us as a modern manifestation of this decline. Notably, individuals once held in high esteem were also drawn into these scandals, much as, according to the biblical narrative, Israelite men abandoned their moral compass under the influence of lust. The second dimension is that of false sovereignty. The incident shows how elite circles, often perceived as wielding global influence, are under the illusion of power. The idolization of wealth, fame, and influence becomes an attempt to absolutize a man-made order. The disclosed documents suggest networks of control extending from entertainment to finance and science. It is telling, for instance, that Victoria Hervey, Britain's disgraced Prince Andrew's ex-girlfriend, remarked that for the wealthy and powerful, exclusion from such lists is an insult, and an excluded person is a loser. Meanwhile, the theological counterpoint remains clear: worldly possession is transient. As Allah states, whatever you have will end, but what Allah has is everlasting. Al-Nahl verse 96. Absolute ownership and true sovereignty belong solely to Allah, who is Al-Malik and Al-Rab. In this context, Baal does not have the meaning of Al-Malik and Al-Rab, as it only symbolizes not authority itself, but a distorted and relative imitation of it. Thus, the question posed by Prophet Elias, will you abandon the most beautiful creator and worship Baal, is significant in contemporary reading. This question is now a call for accountability directed at modern humanity. Will humanity choose the lifestyles imposed upon it, filled with pleasure, lust, and greed, or will it base itself on the divine measure that created it and brought order to its life? This is precisely the point that requires contemplation.